Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I'm iSlip, and today we're going to be taking a look at the digital, starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I'm iSlip, and today we're going to be taking a look at DX9, or Digital Crystal 9 Toys, D16 Henry, which is their take on Wildrider. Wildrider? Am I right? Are you Wildrider? I'm pretty sure you're Wildrider, but I just want to double check because, of course, he's called Henry. I don't know who Henry is. Yes, this would be Wildrider. So, yes. And let me zoom on out. He comes in this tiny box because he comes in vehicle mode, which is not very big. And it looks like that. Let's see. When you open it up, you get a tray, instructions, a gun, and his bio card, which, I mean, I don't need any of that, but hey, it's there if you want it. And he also comes with Orion packs. Well, his body. So, for whatever reason, DX9 is packaging in pieces for this. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I love this. This is awesome. But usually when you get a Build-A-Figure, it's a bigger figure, one that's a little more pertinent to said episodes. And I can't think of one episode that the Stunticons and Orion packs were like important in, you know. It doesn't make much sense, but I like it. It's really good. Mech Fan Toys already released this figure, I think slightly upscaled. It was called Rebel, which I'm pretty sure, because I don't know if they got the idea from this, and because this is just the DX9's cup mold with a new head and I guess a new front end, but I don't know if they got that idea from this or the cup mold and they redid the cup mold first, and then DX9 said, hey, they're ripping us off, so let's rip them back off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I actually had them on my shelf with I forgot what Cindersaur, the Cindersaur that came with that you bought for the Abominus set. I actually have two of them, so I took the legs off of one of the Cindersaurs to have him just standing behind some of my legends, so you can't see the legs, so he's just standing there. I believe more pieces are coming with future installments, but that's not really what we came here for. We came here actually for this young feller, and he looks great. Let me turn on the light. There we go. He looks amazing. I love this guy. He has great articulation, great balance. He is okay. He's got some die cast in him. So I put this Decepticon symbol on him, and unfortunately this piece here is part of the connecting piece to Menasor, so when I pulled him out, it tore some of the Decepticon symbol off, but I actually like that. I think it gives him character. So he comes with a gun, as all of them actually do, and it's a pretty nice looking gun, if I can get his fingers to let go of it. It's a pretty nice looking gun. Gray. The handle flips over so that you can plug this into the car mode. We'll just go ahead and do that now. We'll put that to the side. We'll take a look at the figure. Let's bring him in closer. Now I want the light. I just don't want it to be so reflective, but there's not really much I can do about that. Let's see if I do it like this. Okay, it's a bit reflective, but it's not too bad. So you can see his face. It's a little strange, but it actually fits for some reason. I mean, it's grown on me. I like this is interesting. I'm just going to show this off now. Part of his transformation is when you fold him into his vehicle mode, you put his little antenna up, close that up, and now they're gone. Now they're gone. I mean, you can totally have him rocking this look without that if you want to give him more of a sort of a G1 toy. And I forgot to bring the dang Menosaur back down so I can compare the two. Oh, whatever. But yeah, so you have that out. He's got enough detail to be interesting, but not enough to be like, he looks fairly close to Toon, but not to the point where he's just like boring and blah. And his car mode is actually really nice and detailed, and I love him. I love him. He's got that stuff where his car kibble folds up to become the forearms, but it's actually done a little bit better in my opinion than the Breakdown did. I forgot to mention with Breakdown that they have rubber tires, if that's your thing. Seems to have die cast right there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, and he is super posable. His head is, I guess, on a ball joint or ball peg, and you get a lot of the wiggly waggly rotates. Looks down, looks up. Arms rotate 360. They go out like this, and due to transformation, you can actually get it to go up more if you need to. Rotation at the bicep, double elbows. Again, mostly for transformation, but it still works. Wrist rotates. Fingers, still typewriter fingers, but they do articulate, and he does have a bit of a wrist. Not only a wrist rotation, but a wrist pivot. His index finger is separate from the other fingers, and so that's that for the hand. So already very, I would like for somebody to release, like KFC was releasing different hands for different bots. I would like for somebody to release new hands for him that have better articulated fingers. He has waist rotation and of course ab crunch. I mean, it's pretty hollow, but hey, you've got a deep ab crunch if you need it. Hip skirts in the front move out. Legs go all the way forward. They only go back about that far. And due to his transformation, you can actually, if you want to make him taller for whatever reason, you can pull his little hips down. But they're supposed to be up like that. But you can pull them down if you need to make him taller. I don't know why you'd want to. He also has a rotation at the upper thigh. Knees bend about that far. No rotation below the knee. Feet rotate. They're on a ball joint and they wiggle, waggle. So you can get him into a lot of poses if you need to. And he will hold most of the poses provided you get him balanced properly. So, yeah, you can even get I actually had I had one of the other guys in a one-legged stance. If you can balance them properly, you can completely do that. Let's see if I can do that. Come on. Well, I had them in a one-legged stance a second ago, but these guys are really very emotive with their body language because they have so many points of articulation, and most of it looks fairly natural. So, am I zoomed out? I'm zoomed out all the way. Let's slide you back some. So you can get him in many poses. Like there, he looks like he is. Let's squish up his fist. Looks like he's getting ready to fight someone. My camera looks like it's not quite. No, my camera is level. But you can do what you need to do with him. He's really poseable. I mean, there's nothing there's not much else I can say. Now, I'm gonna have everybody in a group shot just so you can see all of them comparatively speaking. But well, I'll have them all together at some point. So, yeah. But there we go, and that's about it for the robot mode. If you want to see how he stacks up to, let's get some. Let's get a carbot out, so you can see. Let's actually stand them straight up. So this way, it's an apples to apples sort of deal here. So standing straight up. You can see, there we go. Move you over a bit. You can see that there is a pretty big height discrepancy. Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, the carbots should be the size of the DX9 carbots and their robot modes. Let's see. Let's get that out of the way here. Here he is next to Fans Toys Rouge, who is still my favorite RC robot. Transforming her, not fun. Still, I'm trying to work up enough nerve to do so. I haven't done it. Hopefully I'm not too far away because I forgot I got the music playing. But there he is with her. They look pretty good together. Let's get MP10, because unless I get the KO version of it, I am not getting MP44, because I will never transform that thing, and it is too bloody expensive. And that, to me, looks about right. That's about right to me. And here we have Motor Master. They're in there. Let's get in for scale. Again, I'm gonna have all of them in together at some point. But yeah, pretty nice. And let's put Prime down, and I'll get out Menosaur so you can whoo! You can, dagnabbit, I unpegged some of him. There we go. So you can see how he stacks up to the main bot. He is small, as he should be. As he should be. Alright, let's get Menosaur out and let us try to get the transformation done before my battery wears out, which it's about to do. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So first thing you want to do, so you don't forget, open up his head, put his antenna away, close the head back up. Let's see, this opens up, and rotate his head around and stick it in like that, and then you just, nope, that's not right. Oh, actually, yeah, that's not gonna close back up anyway. So yeah, that is right. So you want him to be like that. Okay, so hold on, gotta switch batteries. Be right back. So to get this guy transformed, the first thing we want to do is go ahead and pop his head open. Fold these two bits back in and close that back up. This way we don't have to worry about breaking them. We don't have to unpeg them. I think that's a very nice solution. Open this bit up here, turn his head backwards and fold it down like so. Don't worry about closing that back up because you don't have to. All right. What are we going to do next? Let's go ahead and unpeg these bits from here. Come on, unpeg. There we go. Okay, get the car bits open like that. Flip this around. For some reason on this guy, when I'm transforming him into a vehicle, I always end up popping this part off. It's not a huge deal because it pops right back on again. It's just a little annoying. So, whoop! There we go. So, yeah. Okay, and let's see. I'm trying to think what we're going to do next. See? That there I just accidentally popped it off. It doesn't take very much to pop it off because it's not I don't know, it's weird. It's held in by, like, there's very tiny nubs. I guess it kept breaking off when they transformed it when they were making it, so they figured they would just make it so that it can pop off when it needs to. So we'll just leave it off for now. We'll go ahead and get this stuff all worked out. That's going to fold in like that. This is going to fold up like this. We should probably rotate it like this. I believe it goes this way. Yeah, because we have to undo all this and flip it around. So that opens up. That opens up. And let's see. Something. There we go. We have to unpeg these bits here because these lock this all together, and then this will rotate the other way. Rotate the other way. So that just like this. Make sure you turn the feet around because I forgot to do that. That should have been done before. Okay. And put that back down. This can go back down and lock in. This can come up and lock in, and then you're just going to do the same thing with the other side. Just fold the feet around and fold them over and get that all situated. Then you can peg that together, put that like so. This will come down and peg right in there. So, and then this is like this. Got the lower half of the car done. So we'll go ahead and work on the top half of the car. So we're gonna let's see, unpeg this here and lift that up, and then this comes on out, and we're just gonna get that out the way. Rotate the hands in. Let's see, we need the wheel to be facing this way, so we'll have the wheel facing that way. Then we have to rotate this around so that this peg is facing down, because then this will lock into place like that. Okay, and then this we're going to bring over and rotate it so that the red stripe here is facing down. He says like he knows what he's doing, because, you know, why not? Fold this down, rotate this around like so, and then this piece here will sort of come together. Actually, bring this up, and then this fits together like so. This clips in, and you got half of one side of the car done. And while you're doing that, might as well wedgie this up, because it's got a wedgie up, and then you can, there we got one side of the car pretty much done. Now you can do all this with this up here. Again, it popped off, so I just left it off, but you can already see where we're going with this. So let's see, we want that wheel facing this way. We want to unpeg that, rotate the hand in. This rotates like so, so that this peg is facing down. Close that to lock that in place. rotate, unpeg this piece here, and then rotate this so that the red stripe is facing towards you or facing down. And then this goes over like this, rotate this over like this, and that gets pegged in. This pegs in at the top, and then this pegs in there. And then you just want to make sure you've got the doors. Now these bits here kind of move like it's hard to explain. Let's just take this off. If you look, they're kind of down. They actually fold up and over. So let's see if I can show that. Like that. So, because in robot mode, these bits will be folded down a little bit so that they run alongside the body. Again, this just goes on here. And here we have a nice little, I believe this is a Ferrari. And it looks groovy. And again, that is a custom sticker that I cut in half and put on there. You can see I didn't do a very good job. It kind of reminds me of like when we used to put the stickers on in G1. Like that, yes. So here we have a nice little car. Let me go ahead and bring this down. Zoom in just a little bit. And it's really nice. It rolls okay. It looks pretty good. The little headlights do come up, but they don't come up as far. They're supposed to come way farther than that. I don't know why I have such an issue with these things. It's supposed to come up further, but for some reason, I don't want to break it, but you can kind of see underneath where the headlight is. It's supposed to come up, but it just does not seem to want to. So that one came all the way up. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that was scary. I did not like that. But there you go. You have the vehicle mode with the headlights all the way up if you need them. I don't. We're going to leave it down. We're going to leave it down. And underside of the car cleaned up real nice. Like, if you didn't know any better, you might be able to surmise that this is obviously that's the head and these are arms, but the legs and everything else not there. And of course, also, I don't know if I showed this off I think I did, but don't do that. Don't be stupid like I was. I pulled at the wrong point. Thankfully, it pegged right back in. Somewhere along here, the door opens. You can get the door open, trust me. If I can remember, let's. I'll take that off for now. There we go. So yes, you can pose this guy with the door open if you want to. There's no space for anything in there really. It's just, but something you can do if that's what you like to do. I don't really care about that. And then the gun, you would just take it and flip it over like this, and then it pegs into any one of these two holes here. Nope, I'm wrong. It's the ones above it. There we go. So it's these holes here, not those back there. And it looks okay. It looks okay. Let me go ahead and grab breakdown. So you can see them together. And I mean, they do look pretty good together. I do like them. I mean, honestly, they look better without the guns on. But they look like real cars. And that's awesome. Let's go ahead and get MP car for scale. And again, he is a bit big for current Masterpiece scale, but honestly, I think that the current Masterpiece scale is too small. So, yeah, take that, Takara. But, if you wanted to know, there you go. I kind of feel like they're not pegged in quite right. There we go. So, there's that. Here he is with a deluxe figure, my retro labeled Titans Return Rodimus Hot Rod. And of course, he's again really big. Woo! Ah! Dang it, I'm just dropping everything. So, yeah, oh, and let's go ahead and get MP10. We'll use my Year of the, I think it's Year of the Horse, Optimus Prime. Woo! Stop rolling. There we go. So he looks, he's a little too big still, but just slightly too big, but still awesome looking next to him. Let's go ahead and put Optimus back. Okay, and then of course now we just need to attach him to Menosaur. So let's go ahead and grab Menosaur. Okay. Alrighty. So again, we're gonna lay Menosaur down because this will just be easier. And what you want to do, you want to pop that open. That'll be the first thing you're gonna do. Second thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this bit and plop it straight. And then what you have to do is you have to thread this piece here through here, and at the same time peg this into this peg up here. I'll be honest with you, does not work very well at all. Does not. So we'll go ahead and stick that through so you get your fingers under there so you can make sure that you got it where it needs to go, and then peg this into the peg hole if you can. And honestly, it does not stay that well. We'll go ahead and get Breakdown in as well, since he should be already there. So we can have a more completer look to our Menosaur. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Although, honestly, you're not going to see them too much because, again, by default, they are on the back of Menosaur, which is cartoon accurate. So, let's, let me see if I can finagle this a little bit. All right. So, yeah, I took the Combiner Wars Stunticon off since he's gonna be 3/3 of the way complete, 3/5 of the way complete, 4/5 of the way complete. By the time I finish all my reviews currently, it's going to be about 6 months before that last piece comes out, which kind of sucks, but hey. So, again, since this is based on the G1 cartoon and not the toys, the cars end up being on the back. Now, again, you can actually do one of two things. You can either rotate him around at the legs here, and then you'll have the carbots. You'll have the legs backwards, but you'll have the carbots facing the right way. Or you can just rotate Menosaur around at the waist if you don't mind him having a gray pelvic area. And again, you'll have your vehicles on the wrong side, but at least they'll be facing the outside. Totally up to you what you want to do with them. So, and the weapons you can technically store on the carbots if you want to in these modes. That'll be completely up to you. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's not what I want to do. I don't think it's necessary. Let's go ahead and zoom him in, and we'll leave him facing out. The thing is, he does not hold well to, like, he holds pretty good with the thing up down here, but up here this little peg doesn't hold well, so he ends up flopping forward at the top, and that annoys me. That annoys me that he does not fit well. This guy also ends up doing that to a point, but for the most part he's stable. So that does annoy me. I might just leave him like this. I don't mind that the feet are facing the wrong way, because the feet look, they look kind of the same regardless. So you can do that again, and it looks okay. Let's get Optimus back in there so you can get an idea. That's just awesome. I think that's just bloody awesome. So that said, I'm iSlip. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. And I got all of these figures. Actually, I got them off of TF Source. TF Source was the only place that had, at the time that I bought him, Capone in stock. And also the other two carbots. I think Big Bad Toy Store only had like Henry, or only had Montana at the time. So, you know, actually, so far all of my DX9 Stunticons I got from TF Source. So shipping is all wonky. No matter what you pick, you're not going to get it when they say you're going to get it. I actually, most of my figures came very late because of the way the postal service is working. One of my figures came earlier than I thought it would. It still didn't come when it said it was going to come, though. But that's just how everything's going right now with the coronavirus and all that stuff. That said, I'm iSlip. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. And ciao. Also, keep wearing your face mask. It helps. Trust me, it helps.